Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews, and this is my review for Star Trek, the motion picture. This is the first in the attack of the franchise in 2023. I'm super excited. Let's start this bad boy off. First, an overview of this movie. When an alien spacecraft is spotted approaching Earth, James T. Kirk takes over command of the recently overhauled USS Enterprise to intercept it. Now, you have the base of the story. We have all the greats coming back into character for this movie. This was, I do believe, right after the cancellation of the original Star Trek movie. We have William Shatner coming back in as James T. Kirk, Leonard Nimoy coming back as Spock, DeForest Kelley as McCoy, James Doohan as Scotty, George Takei, hello, playing Sulu, Nicole Nichols playing Uhura, man, oh man, Walter Kagan playing Chekhov, like, all the people that you grew up with, if you're a Star Trek fan, are back, and they are brilliant in this. Stephen Collins plays Decker, who was the original captain of the newly overhauled USS Enterprise, which is now being taken over by Kirk, and they are butting heads in this story. Kirk doesn't know the newly overhauled stuff, so Decker is trying to, like, insert his dominance, being like, you don't know what you're really doing on this ship because this isn't your ship anymore. And it really is like the meshing of both of them. Don't hinder me, help me. You know, you're not happy with this. I'm not happy with this. Let's work together. Let's get it going. I totally dug this movie. Now, a lot of people say that this is not nearly as good as the next one in the lineup, The Wrath of Khan. Now, I'm not giving you any insight to my review of Wrath of Khan, but I do have to agree with that. I don't know. I like the idea of, and it's cool. I like that you find out that the Voyager satellite melded with this thing that created this creature that wants to not assimilate, but take over things and learn. And the reason it's going back to Earth is because that's where the name V'ger comes from. They read it, and it's the Voyager Voyager satellite. I dug this movie. I dug everybody in it. Spock is Spock, but not fully Spock. He comes in to being like, I'm here to help because I understand what's going on. And I totally dig that. I love Star Trek, and these reviews are dedicated to my dad, James Williams, and the love that he had for Star Trek. I remember him taking me to the Star Trek conventions. I met James Doohan, I've met William Shatner, a lot of the TNG guys, and when I get to those, I personally love the TNG Star Trek guys a little bit more than these guys, but I do respect these guys. And you can tell, like, what made William Shatner so good in this movie and this franchise is the people around him. It wasn't him. It really wasn't. He's a good actor, but he's not a great actor. But it took Leonard Nimoy, James Doohan, DeForest Kelley, George Takei, Walter Keegan, I think it's Keegan, and Michelle Nichols and the other people that they put on in this series to make him stand out so brilliantly. And in this movie, he really does. And I like the competitiveness between him and Decker. I like what Spock's doing in this. I just like that it feels new. It feels like a fresh blood. And going forward with the movies, it's pretty special and pretty awesome. Where does this lie in my 5-star rating? Story gets 3.5 stars. I just don't think it told a compelling story. Cinematography is brilliant. The shots, like the very deep cinematic shots of the Enterprise themselves, was very badass. 4 stars on that. The characters are amazing. Like I said before, 4 stars. And the design, the costuming, the ship itself, V'ger himself, just brilliant. Another 4 stars. And that brings the total for this review up to 3.875 stars for Star Trek The Motion Picture. I know it's a little weird, guys, but you'll get used to it as we go along. Like I said, this is the brand new way we're doing reviews, so you'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll just trash it. I don't know. But we're going to at least do 150 reviews because that's what I did with the last one before we change it. So, let's march on. Guys, thank you so very much for watching this review. I appreciate you guys. Welcome to Attack of the Franchise. It's going to be a great year, guys. And I will see you in our next review.